online.com and watching so kasebondam DLFM yen app no and afi tuning app no so yen Facebook and YouTube ni nyinata eya adwuma na ye DLFM 106.9 enumrei ensem titiram ebedi kaseroma akotiri bi ene same mikesei asaya ehwe o man Ghana pomuden so etimi edi Ghana mebunam wanom ebo adwumaden a wonom awie nursing school a mo wo degree pado makopie mu a mo no se mo konkɔ ye adwuma na wonom nya sika emfa mehwe abusua
Felix Kwachi ofosu edensem Adjoa Agyei mu se eyade aproye be cases be 280 eyade omoye mu hwehwemu
na make sendom ko amase badwam ekiremu am wonom atena se adwene ho ahunu se o my Ghana temuafo pani Chief Justice Paul Bafo Boni wonom ukiremu se kwan bi onom nam so na se oye kanka binti why na so be mase badwam sa anamotu na wotu no mo no nya de o betena sa nhyiamu na se ekura
Mrashabedwani edema kumewu edensem Adjoa Agyei mu se yade otai eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiechi se obeye Frankatuni ede ama MPP amanyoko no
make say ekoma ya cooperative small scale miners mpenifo etimi akwa kosi chese na nya sebukuma kram school dan pa na afin so eye teachers bungalow ede ama adehia wanom ewo donkoto eno wa sentiment ma adehia no eni age papa
Madina Municipal Director Edema Youth Employment Agency abo police community police for Sanso na fire service assistant for Abaso.
And someone no pina kahona yese wonkwadwa besomo say enumre no nsia kase odiaro ha eninsia echiripo enkron kasa fidie so na ye ka mo say yam papa dade Lumba na chitakuo no omodos yepam na emu ba ko nansen womojo mo home na pa chese mu odesa no mandam no eye precious fans of dear na ekuo no wanam eta yam papa the radio station dia daso e DLFM 106.9 dwumadi akira emu odepam ebi wa mono ne ene be nso o mayimu a wanam eta ye papa na ekuo ne say wanam ebia mopono de ato onom epedom de akomo ho nti se wo kondo a akwanya da ho de mam na hya ne so say enyenya papa radio station kwa ne kui eta akiri ubawura kuro no mu ne mapi wo mu a wonso so wonse betimi aka biem asamoto ayeta wachi pampe ebia wawo fefe ba kwagya okama ya ba ya sabe hwa wonso beba fie ya ba nso so na pampasi ni nyina ye ni ayeka buomo ade sika de beta akire ne ntoma no wani beje papa eyi aba fie kwa kwagya okama ka wapa na ewu ma me na afiri mu a ya ba ya de cars beye du beta wachi ya ba nso ampanifo se ya body ya kwa nya okwanti sika de bema wo no wani be sopa ne senti kwe wo kwandwa fremperefa ahomatrufo eswe ne wonom eni kita hom ahoma ne 0244 285 3669 0244 285 369 and 0535 190 661 0535 190 661.
Insu papa be jama so bia to aguso to bi Lumba nsu pa se wo ye nhyemude bia na po se wo pension no de asomo ahoho se wo tu bi agu shop na afie na no mofra no ene abusafo ni na atimi anom de na Lumba nsu pa open dodo to abetimi afrem penifo e wo 0555 274 757 and 0577 475 343 ukodan sumane ne important ma madam abanyamiche ye so distributor wa hono ma adjacent Lumba Sport Apietus Lane freno e was 0557 349 401 mama veg e of cross sport e ma adjacent Onyinaso Washing Bay freno was 0500680783 Rakwame wada command circle station Bayadom Choba freno was 0244094793 Madam Edith Kusi Wadawenya Opsi Central University, friend was 0246601004 and 0266400215. Nana Setra Opokwaso Dumaso Satisfy Water Depot. No Urban Government School friend was 0592317481. Auntie Emilia Watema Community 4 Secondary Joint. Friend was 0540423201. And 0574761396.
I can come for your senkunya besuma ni mre no. Dia meje so ye wofa. Ose ade yo di wan. Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B. Mene.
Adjoa Agyei Sikapa.
Ye da ye ho ye pa. Ye de kasebo no enchire mankasa ebesemo. Na sana no. Me wofa skokofu sewa. Osi di ye kasebo no eye de ba dia.
Sekutu sebam enya de ni bia sekutu sebam yen mwachigo sekutu sebam midian gogo fusewa sekutu sebam DL kase body hinta no ne pa hontoma
DL News.
Yamamo akwapa efe to medikande share yen e Facebook and efe YouTube champion tele adamanti kaseboi ehunfoni any videos ahodo nam so am ubenya bi ahwem yen hye kasebo na se emfamfiri osoafo no ene wo hwe o my Ghana ya pomuden eso ne den e do ne menyamfo kobena minta akano ene dia yi wonom e de Ghana mebuna wonom akosku agentete ya wonom enim jese adwuma ni so ye pa e de boa o my Ghana ya pomuden mechire health professionals emu mako oha ene aduasa 130 Ghanaian health professionals wonom de wani dia kire mu e waburu kire mem kwa akobɔ adwumaden akwakosom akwakoye nurse adwuma ho no ma emu ode pa na wakopie kura din da so no eye Antigua kuro no ewo Iceland kuro ba kwa in fact utumi se ho no ma ebe ye ni kapam na aban echirim se no eka aban labor exchange program Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama pa ye ochirima edum pempenso a Ghana for pi na atumi akɔ school akwagentete ya utumi se nyansa nim dia nkola na nya no ese omde ye adwuma nanso enam aso awdo makoye adwuma na bi ni honti na mo fachi tifia yentimi emfa wonom adwuma na nne emre mebunu etu efre o Ghana mu ewo Kotoka International Airport no ena openipa okogina mu ewo Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama nim eye chief of staff yam papa Julius Debra kogina mu a na eni kapam na mra openipa no na do my Ghana asaya ehwe pomuden andom oniminyamfo akwabena minta akandom ekasa na okire mi se wo hwa na muntu a aban eto nam opesa oboa ne nipa bebro beye 80,000 a o monyina da etima kwagentete ewie nursing obi awie doctor na nso meka sei onya adwuma yetifia eba ne se ha adwenti aban pese oboa na otumi de Ghana fo asabe o mako school ewe nim nyansa na omunya adwuma nye no ekopi amono nam so koyi adwuma ne bi ho no da acho menya sika etimi de behwe fiem oniminyamfo kire mi se anamapa moto pese oboa pa na o maga tituru ne mebuna wono ma wie nursing school titifie no o ma modanya adwuma na wonom oye odin sem sei ato nsentwerefo anim.
Ghana Labor Exchange Program is one of the interventions by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, to create more jobs for the good people of this country. And today is the turn of the health workers. As you all know, we inherited a backlog of more than 80,000 health professionals who have completed the various degrees and yet are at home and do not have jobs. So as part of government's intervention to create jobs for especially the health professionals, we are exploring avenues where countries have requested our health professionals to work with them. Today is about Antigua. We are working on Jamaica, Barbados, and Trinidad. And so we'll be doing that in batches. So today we are here to say goodbye to you, but we'll be following your progress with keen interest, and as you are going, you must be minded of the fact that you are carrying the flag of Ghana, and therefore we wish that you go and work with diligence and professionalism. Those of you who are at home watching us, I'm very hopeful that it will get to your turn. Usually, the debate has been the fact that we do not have health workers in our various health facilities, but we are exporting health workers. That is not it. The availability of health professionals in this country is not a problem. As I've already indicated, we have excess. We have inherited about 80,000 health professionals. But as you all know, we have a country to govern, and at every point in time, our budget can absorb a certain proportion of them. And so as government is looking at absorbing some internally in-country in our various health facilities, we are also exploring other avenues outside the country. I thank you for the opportunity.
Eni a woti ye oyo soafo no ena wo hwe o my Ghana ya pomuden eso ne den edo nunyamfo kwabena minta akandom na no wachi na Minister of Special Initiative eye onunyamfo Emmanuel Ejekum kiremu am anamo mutu ye ansa na wonom efa Ghana fo ene wonom awie nursing school tititifi omunya adwuma nye no o kiremu a wo mamofa wonom no obi ho no ma wawie school wa ye adwuma be ye mfinhia be de 7 mfinhia be ye numnie otife nya adwuma nye bio eno na mpenifo hwe ho am wonom efa wonom enye protocol bia na se we wuni mu nua ntine efa wonom da bida won de application ekoto mpenifo anim obefo 10 times so na mbo modern ayehwehwe mu ko interviews ahodo na mo qualify yansana empenifo tumi eje wonom atum.
We published that whoever is interested and has got 5 years experience or 3 to 5 years experience should come and apply. They've gone through a rigorous interview. The first interview was conducted locally. The second interview was conducted by the people from Antigua. And we're doing this for the various countries as well. They'll definitely come back. I mean, Ghanaians going to work, they'll definitely come back. And they have only 3-year contract. Once they finish, if they want to continue with the contract, they'll renew it. If they don't want, they have to come back home. So they are definitely coming back home. Our idea is to at least exchange skills and at least let them have some kind of experience. So they are definitely coming back home. Our idea is to at least exchange skills and at least let them have some kind of experience to bring it back home. So we strongly believe that all these guys going to Antigua will come back to Ghana.
Ya wojidie pa say Ghana mebura mo kwei. Wade mo nyina ebesan ababio. Minister of Special Initiative. Niden ade Emmanuel Ajekum ena wote ne nkan. Na no wachi ena ade hye ne omunye akwanya wone mutu kwan akopie mu ewo Antigua man so atese hone ho de pa no ba ko din de Presla opare yeboa e kire mu a nani age papa pa na dwumade ewe no wa bɔ ne ho modin bia senka obenya akwanya no watu kwan na watumi de nimde a wanya no akwakosom no wakwanya ndete ne nimde afoforo ho no so asa bɔ mem nanso wa ya fada nanso ne abanya ba manchester ya bam ne wanya akwanya tu kwan de a ene ese papa hye nwom atadwufo wa I'm
Priscilla Pariabwa. I'm a perioperativeness. Yes, please. This is my first time, and I'm more than excited because I'm going out there to see different people with different cultural background. I'm going to learn from them. They're also going to learn from me. So it's a very big opportunity for me, and yes, but
to practice.
But yes, exactly. Yes, please, to practice, to gain knowledge overseas and bring it back to serve my country. Yes, please. I tried a couple of times. Like I go, I'm rejected. So I was very glad when the government brought this initiative and the portal was opened. So I applied. And fortunately, I passed through the interview. So no, not at all. Nothing like protocol. I went through the process. The portal was opened. I applied. I passed through the interview. Yes, we were a lot, but some important. Yes, please. I'll sure come. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll sure. Okay.
Aye, any I would tea ya baya bako ne. Ghana man penny John Dramani Mahama near Bain. Epegana mebuna wanom etimi ewie nursing training pa mo nim de na o ma ben power pomutemo ne. Emu mako oha aduasa 130. Odo matu kwan ekopie mum. Ewo Antigua eye oman ni mu a omani agepemu ba kon ne den e de presra opare yeboa e na wote ni wose obesan ba sika ombeba bio
asema wokan yo se obesan ba na nu ni na funfun mi enti wonu a ni mu no hu so oboa
se den krata asem na san aban na do ba enti na ye contract mfinhia miensa na mokwaye adwuma oduane akwa
aban wan be so oboa ma bia
enti wona mo do kwa yanka ma bi wana
memba
sa ene wake up no ahwa bako Donald Trump magana ni bako kura nkobi
Kofitela wo kasi ya de ne kwanya de obeba
but ye mo aba so aya
omo ya de ai
omo mfa omo nkoda because omo tetifie nya adwuma nya enye omo san said omo aye no omo nya ne protocol obi o deserve bia no omo ne nko said empenifo ne nkwala na di ho adanse no omo dodo na nko no omo koye adwuma no omo nya sika nya den enhwe fie obi bo no ba ho ka no be wie betena fie nya adwuma nya aya na ya
only scar for protocol tina
ye mo aban aba so aya de onko so anya ne sa na Ghana fo ani be den ebeje ho ye nto aso
Yentua kase bone so na eye opinion na hwe eye aban kitawodie so eye Felix Kwachi Ofosu e de atoja chemu se yakata hye ne pro ye cases be 280 ana chesegu akwemu mu ye hwehwemu e de afa won se ne be ya aban akuntabuo betimi akoso Nyabra ne nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ atwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛyɛ Adjoa da ɔpɛpɔn bosom ne de ɛtɔ so aduonu nsia ɛwɔ mfimpi mmienu ne aduonu nsia nim ana Mr. Kwachi ekyire ma ɛyɛ ade andi samanyoko ne ba yɛ no mo de ɛyɛ operation recover all routes ɛyɛ ora team no etimi ɛba yɛ sane ɛbɛyɛ Ghanafoɔ so no akontabuo betimi akɔ so ɛwɔ aban panifoɔ ɔmo no ɔmo yɛ adwuma ɛde ama ɔman no no kyie ma ɛyɛ ade aban no ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛtena so sɛ ɛyɛ mampani bɛbɔ ɔmɔden a ɛbɛhwɛ sɛ nneɛma betimi akɔyɛ no ɛyɛ ade ɔmo bɔ ɔmɔden ayɛ adwuma ɛde afa yɛ katahyehyɛ ɛne prɔyɛ ho asese no ora ɛyɛ preparatory committee for na timi akeka bom bɛyɛ 280 cases a ɔmo de ɛyɛ ho report no ɛde akɔma attorney general na ɔmo hwɛ nim sɛ bibia betimi akɔ so esan sɛ ɛnya ade a asɛm na attorney general nya nti no na kyɛ sɛ obebu atɛn na mmom bɛbɔ ɔmɔden ahwɛ sɛ nhwehwɛmu betimi akɔ so ansa ana ɔmo betimi abu nipa no atɛn na ahwɛ sɛ ne Ghana ɛkuti akatahyehyɛ ne prɔyɛ na yɛ ade ekoyie pa esan sɛ aban panifoɔ ni bi wɔ hɔ no ɔmbɛ tena aban mu na kyɛ sɛ sika ɔmo di ne nneɛma a ɔmo yɛ nsɛm fata ne titiw ɛne aban dada a etwa mu na kyɛ sɛ nneɛma bi a ɔmo yɛ no na enkoyie kura nti no ɔmo bɔ ɔmɔden ahwɛ sɛ ɛkata hyehyɛ ne prɔyɛ nso no betimi asi anokwan na okyie ma cases bɛyɛ aduonu deɛ ɛyɛ ade ɔmo bɔ ɔmɔden ahyɛ asɛ sɛ ɔmo betimi ayɛ nhwehwɛmu na timi akɔ n'anim nti ɛyɛ temɛmfo ne nyinaa nya ntobɔsɛm fɛm a ɔno mo hwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ process na ɛkɔ so nyinaa na ɔmo de obuo ɛde bɛma no.
Well, I think that it was obvious that there was simply too much waste and corruption and theft of public resources. I think that you in the media were the ones who used to bombard us with corruption scandal after corruption scandal. And it got to a point where people simply became fatigued and simply came to a conclusion that there was a need to change government in order that those who are believed to have engaged in such corruption are held to account. The NDC tabled the Operation Cover All Routes as a proposition to the people as a main tool through which will ensure that accountability is demanded from public office holders. And since we've been in power, a lot has been done. There are 280 cases, different cases of corruption that have been looked into. You recall that the president set up the oral preparatory committee, and their task was just to put together information relating to these alleged cases. They presented a report with the 280 cases, and I can tell you that the Attorney General has commissioned investigations into each of them. You see, the report itself could not have formed the basis for any legal action against anybody because they were just reports. It's like you coming to tell me that your cameraman has done ABCD. I cannot simply say that because you have said it, then I hold him and throw him into jail. I mean, it will not make sense. So that if this phone costs 200 cedis and it was stolen, that is the amount involved. If you were held accountable for stealing it, it means that you had engaged in corruption to the tune of 200 Ghana. So you put all the figures involved together. There are some that you can recover. Others may yet be difficult because of the nature of the offense. But the point I'm making is that all the 280 cases are receiving attention. I can tell you that more than 100 people have been hauled in for questioning. Some have been arrested. Some were detained for some time. Some have been granted bail.
Eni ya uti ye eye Felix Kwachio Fosuo no ana ye osafo hwe aban inkita hudie ho nsem so.
Yanto akase ebo no so na nyemo emfa nwura mum. Ewo dom kuma ewo ma hwebedwam wanom akachim. Na ene demko owo man Ghana ma hwebedwam wanom akasa de sombo ede abo o man Ghana otemuafo penin. Chief Justice Paul Bafo Boni na wono ukiremi se papa yi oye kanka bi. Chesa opesa wo kire wadwen edefa atemu ene ho hyehye ho a na papa ya dwa chese na abanya ba de omfa nipa emfa nya hwem esma hodo a domkuma no kire wadwen de afa beboa na oman akonkan no woka kanka binti onye emfa ntumu kram na ne domkuma no afrense nhwerefo nhemu ede nsema todwa ekire mu sem wo hwa na montu a openin atu na afi ekwan do mo fa so am wonom etietia domukuma no fa hodie so no ayade a emu oyepam nanso mekwo na sabi ebi enimum ne santi enya de ombetena se na wonom akwaso atetem fa hodie so domukuma na ne Adjoa dai na eye opepon bo so ma yego muhine da etaso de nunsiam efempem yenu na de nunsiam na domukuma no banu tini oniminyamfo Alexander afenyo marken edensem atodwa ekiremesem wonom ayenente se eye Chief Justice Paul Bafo Boni epese oni machebedwafo bebedi hyiemu ewo machebedwam na omode omoka pempen gwasini pen e de akire ni prince sa asetena no wonom enkɔ hɔ ne anasa kina da enya dwuma efiri sɛ sɛbe ye no ne sen namben na dam kuma no ye to hye wonom so yɛtiatia mo fa ho deɛ nso nanso yɛ ka ɛnam kanka binti na Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama ɔne opani ɔno yɛ chief justice ɔno ɛkɔ nti no da biada ɔhyɛ ne bɔtɔm nti kyɛ sɛ nneɛma ahodoɔ a ɛkɔ etiadam kuma no ɔmo ka ɛmfa ne ho nti saa asetena no ɔmo nsi hɔ nnɛ esi hɔ na mo kyena kora mo kyerɛ mu a in fact yɛde yaw na sɛ yɛde yaw saa na wankasa atiri ho aya na yɛyi wa yibɔ ne nti no emu a yɛpa ɔde nsɛm sei ɛde to dwa.
And by the way, we have seen that my Lord Bafuboni and his management are all over at the various ministries, including Jubilee. Is he on a thank you tour? Is my Lord Bafuboni on a thank you tour, thanking the government for appointing him as a chief justice? And we hear today he's coming to Parliament. We, the minority, don't see him as a tolerant head of the judiciary, because members of the minority came under attack when we criticized the processes leading to his nomination. We will therefore not be part of his thank you tour. If he wants to engage us, our offices are open. He should come and engage us, and we'll let him know things that we find wrong.
I ababo udia na yanyin tumunti no. Woni yen eti ado ahoma so. Enti sene uba mashibedwam abeda ase a yen yentram bi kuram. Na no wachi na futu mashibedwane onu kure ya edom kuma ewo mashibedwam panutini. Oniminyamfo Alexander Afenyomaken esen kyerem sem. Ade abakwa wadwene ho acha ehye na bopa ene say Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama ene ND semanyukwe aye o my Ghana frakatam efiri sem. Emra mampeni epretumi no de to Ghana fo anim sem. O mampeni dada na nadankwa kufuado. Empenifo akwa atetena akwaye amraje tomu sem. Oba ne oba eda enkomampeni ensan ne bema ne bema eda onsan. Ghana mampeni dada ansan da. No de oba enubosum mpo beja atum. Papim samre Ghana mampeni ekire din. Na wo kire ma ye nada ne tumi na wope ti no dada Ghana fo ne wanya tumi nanso oba ne oba da ne bema ne bema dai ehumre ontumi emmo ho wei.
That there was a need to pass an anti-LGBT law. Basically, they said that to protect our own culture, our religious beliefs, there's a need to pass a law that will criminalize any acts of lesbianism, gayism, etc. They were loud on the streets of Accra. They went into our villages, engaged the media, engaged religious leaders, engaged traditional rulers. 1 year down the line, they've been in office. They have gone quiet on this anti-LGBT law. We hear His Excellency the President play on words, claiming that the government was doing wider consultation to see how the law could be formulated in a better way. Really? But was it not the same law that they said it was okay to be passed? And again, when the mighty minority members decided through private members' bill to now pin them to their own principles, suddenly after trying to scapegoat the clerk to Parliament, as we speak, they have refused, neglected, and deliberately denied the people of Ghana that anti-LGBT law. That
Enwachi no nyamfo Alexander Afenyomaken etwa ne kase yeso no ene wo kire mam. Ade ba kon so a wadwen ho a eha ne pa e kire mam. Gold board dwumade omudie ne nyade nani sa wonom. Enya ne ya efisa banada no mpo na ehia se no mpo adwumaden esom omanyi pam. Nanso abanyi ba ye pe na obese se di ni keke nanso wo kire mam. Wo hwe adwumade ahodo a sa gold board adwumako ni die na emu awram. Adwuma ba ko pe mukro ya na moma license fo ne ade amanfo ko tu galamse wo mayi mu a mu wi a mo anso na mosan ne Bank of Ghana sa ko asetena ede ba dia o kire mu ane enam sika ko a mokasa aye denti no galamse mu ntumenya ho hwe na gold board na Ghana nsuo ni akwaye nyina ese
in any way opposed to that policy, because the policy was started by us. We, the minority, are again not opposed to the institutionalization of a new vehicle to see to the implementation of that all-important policy. However, we have two major concerns. Concern number one, the establishment of the Gold Board as a regulator and also an operator is in a way directly encouraging galamsey activities. Our water bodies have been polluted. In fact, organized labor last year sounded an alarm and indicated that the galamsey activities have worsened. This government has failed to provide tangible evidence of its commitment in the fight against galamsey.
Ne kwa kramo no eno nimyamfo Alexander afenyo maken ejina dom komana nemu esade nsam tudwa echiremu am. Wasa hwade we pa ehunu sei. Ghana mampeni John Dramani Mahama no. Ohwe petetekremu a onyabie wo besan akọ mprensa so. Na sabi o man yetimu ne wo mra e wo mani munti. Obesere na da. Mane kwankwa ye ne ho kanka bi da. Ghana man no enya busunya konwa da. Watena so adidibere bia wo man yimu. Enti Yankopɔ ya adoma. Enfempim ye na donu watwa bato no tamudu a. Onsi fombo kono fa konwa ne to nom. Ena wa ya ade ena sa atena so da bi da mpese bibesi fi se. Omamra ne kamka bemu no enya adwuma wo man yimu.
This presser may not be done and done well without at least talking about this third term agenda. We are aware that Mr. President himself says he's not interested in third term agenda. But we take this opportunity to also mention to Mr. President that, Mr. President, we are aware that many of your party members want to push the agenda. Please tell them one more time. Maybe when you said so in Singapore, they didn't hear you. Mr. President, you haven't spoken about your non-interest in third term in Ghana. Please tell your people that you are not interested at all. They shouldn't lead you into temptation. And by the way, it is not possible. Also, we have heard that certain people have filed certain processes at the court. We also have this to tell my Lord Bafuboni. We know that this job was handed to you on a silver platter. We know that you have your masters to please. But my Lord Bafuboni, in the end, when history is being written, it will be your name. And to our judges at the Supreme Court, Ghanaians are watching how you determine the matters that are coming before you will question your own integrity. When you came for vetting, you made certain commitment to the people of Ghana.
Eni a woti ye domkuma e ho mashebetwam wonom anopa dini ono kura nso ene ye adehia wonom wo efutu mashebetwani ne den de onimnyamfo Alexander Afenyo Kwamena Osahin Markin.
Yentwa kasebone so na mrashebedwani de makumewu honorable NS yaw anim akasa chemu se yade otai Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiachi yebawa paso betime Frankatuni de ama MPP amanyokuo no na bro ne nsemtwofo atwetwe nkomo ana ye Mr. NS yaw anim ka na chemu se ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumi abra na yo mampani abedi echire no na yade a obu adwuma ye papa panti wo hwase ne oye ne niema sifana na chese dodo na enim dwuma pa obetimi abo ewo man Ghana mu nti ombomodien yi no se ne be ya no ba bedi eye MPP amanyoko nanim ewo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu wachi ne sanso ndo ogidi se so obomodien ye Frankatuni a MPP amanyoko no ebetimi edi enkunim nti osra eye MPP delegate funina so ombomodien so beto aba no edi ama eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ewo pepombosom ne de toso edi asabako ewo mfimpi mienu ene aduonu nsiani
Medawa Sisa Wama Misa Kwanyen, Yankopon Yaduma, Memenda, idea Nimi, the new Patriotic Party, year Candinia, Yadenebeko pray to me 2028. Na said the medical Medi Hua Dance, Yera Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and a candidate.
DLFM 106.9
at the Nikujina, Sa Okuyano for 2028. Obetimi Aji to me Amaye, Yasona, Yahuno de Obetimi, and I believe so among the five, no, he's the most experienced, he's the most marketed candidate, and I believe, sir, come 2028, you presented Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. To me now, as a partner, Obetimi Aji to me na my.
And wachi ana honorable NS yaw anim. Ede to mebuna wo no manim so show mun kran omo mamode na ya apprenticeship program na ekoso no omo nso omo form hu njim sane ebe yo omo nso betimi anya nsanudwuma ometimi aye adwuma anya ska ede egu omo botom sanso anatimem form wo abatom pesi ande so omo mboa eye kumewu papa nature eye festival na no baso no omo mamode na monta ye kire
Adjoa Agyei Sikapa, which is next week, skill training program ede kan bo hu the royal lunch no nyame adomo a ebeba so ebra yede machines ne startup kits ebema yen trainees yede omo be go through sa training ya ebe koziri sa Adjoa Krona papa nantwie lunch Kumawu traditional council and Kumawu traditional area yebedi nyame adoma March 15th enti nyame adoma February 2nd Monday di anim no ane ebe lunch papa nantwie so enti Monday di anim your programs akese mienu papa nantwie lunch and skill training yebe distribute starter kits subsidies Ediama yen beneficiaries and so. For now, we are starting with 100 and 150 of the trainees now. Yeah. Seche Kumawu district and Kumawu constituency. Kumawu constituency now is Seche Kumawu district. It's Obibia or from Oyoko Banko Seche or Akotosu, Akroche, Dadiase, Akotosu, Bodriase, Bodomase, Raso, and Nenya, Nkwanta, Temate, any Enquire awards Seche Kumawu district in Obibia, Ufrimobia, electoral area 25 Nenino, Yawonipa and 9 any watching or more representing these electoral areas.
And near Uti ye, a honorable Ernest Yawanimono, and a Yemashebedreni, Edemakumewu. Na manibo yen sem choni samo for wibuatin and a different sentiment mo ebesumye.
Yen kos wenyina mwe ewa sentiment yen ko piemum. Ewo antwema mponua mansenim. Na make say adwuma kwadi da wono so eye ekoma ya cooperative small scale mine for akoba adwumaden pa akwaye nyameso adwuma atimi akwakosi 6 room eye teachers bungalow ede ama donkoto eye krodua eno no ewo antwema mponua mansenim ewo ye Anglican basic school no mu ewo antwema mponua mansenim asante bantemum na empenifo kirem sem anamoto moto no wono ma adwene wa hunu sem ayade a kire nya baabi do mutito beboa pama desua atimi akwanka ne de ama emensini senti no mabo mmodен na motu sa na mwan na mu kirem a ekoma ya cooperative small scale miners no wo mu yobi a efuma gudie na mutu nanso omutu nu kwanfa so nti no na womoso so ese mutume boa na mensini be mu ya adwuma wo mu no anya hwe kura no kuro no so enya wono so mfaso sukuu dan wo mu sibi ayeresabia wo mu sibi baabi a chechefo do mbetu nso wo mu ye bia we nyina kire se womba iso mabeboa ma de hia mo donkoto nso mani atumi agye papa na mra mpanifo ne mba mmode ade asoko bo foma na dwumadie ekoso bibia ekonkan kama no ene eya donkoto krodua ne nyina ba ye nipa kuma na na matere nkonwa mpanifo mo hwe eya homa suaso o mensin mu na afi nso edom pina okrom nyina kopia dwumadie na ase na nyasem kuma kram na mensin krache edema de hia wanom egwo antwema mponua so kopia ma ɔde ne papia binu free eye minerals commission ko pia ase a odwumade ne mu koye pam na chairman edema ekoma ya cooperative small scale miners ne ya Mr. Edijamfin etirem sem ene moto ne nyane so madwene hu ne sem enwumasua eye mon bia fapem ne senti one person o my Ghana etumpo na ekɔ ne mpunto mu dia a kyerɛkyerɛfo nso edi akɔkyerɛ enwumasua mu nti abo modern pa etimi akotu sa na mon wei etimi akwakosi 6 classroom and I said 6 eye bungalows ediama akyerɛkyerɛfo so omonyina mo ntem ne mo na mo nso dwumade omudie no omunya nkweka na mo fansom adehia wono mo eye donkoto krodua ne modern sem sei etudwa
small scale miner the efficient we mu say be bia oba man bia the community so e bibi ma community na sabi we no mo tie awo ya adwuma wo nsase na motivate ye na kwama ya for nso afa atu akoma so say the education and some the big so say bia ni na ta dai ma ni jongo ya 3 classroom office and then mawo na ye wie so de ba ha no so no ye hu se aban so amom school dan bi ya kan se teacher for no benya ba bia ndo mo tiri beto no mo nya kwan so dua ti ma kire e dia se so office and then mawo na ye wie so de ba ha no so no ye hu se aban so amom school dan bi ya kan se teacher for no benya ba bia ndo mo tiri beto no mo nya kwan so dua ti ma kire e dia se so bokwa partner family house no aye ho wo mu nya da ne na motivate ye reto na donkuto ne nkae atran konya fu anim na mu jasa si na ye na ma koma ya ni tribon kakra ka ejima yesa
eni a woti ye yi otitrani etema ekom eya cooperative small scale mine ni den ete Mr. Edu Jamfin na nu ekire nom ana aban ana musini edema adehia wonom ewo atwema mponua mekire district chief executive oniminyamfo Ibrahim Isaac ede abasoba kese pam ede abo ekoma ya cooperative small scale miners mpenifo se anama omatu no eye pa twede ampo yankopon o hira on papa se ne wonom etimi adwena kyerɛkyerɛfo a ompotem ho no ho pan yankopon o hira mo pam wasanso ede adesere ede ato eye company anim so momode no momwa na chip compound ahodo ya se beboa na pomdia konkan no munsi bi emfa mo adehye no
why ade obi nya bi da watuma mpono efa man hu agudi hu to a really, Omaya Jumanacho, Matna, so Maya Video and bro in fear Julie. But Omani Bolivia, Sass. Omun so be cool, Omun so be a dapani, no more saying things. Omu man, responsible mining. Omunkra take na so a kama. You better must say, I prefer my Yamoya so, a banner so, Magina, excellent gentleman, and Mamma so. Hand over my education director. I rest of us, Mama Manas, a lot of challenges. The next time I miss some boy is check compromise F center. Don't put the more F center. Now, I should assume no.
Any a wuti yena no ana ye aban ana musini demand hia wanom ewo atwema emponua ewa santimentenum ne den edonumnyamfo Ibrahim Isaac ena wote ne nkan na ne kwakra mu no ena ohene popo edemand hia wanom ewo donkoto kronum ye nana kwame ewu a otoso emienu eche ne nisopam eche na matren gwandwa ne mpenifo do nyina beboa madwumadie no etimi ekonkan echiremam ekoma ya cooperative small scale miners na dwuma maye no Yamisu adwumadi Yankopon onhyira wono papa na momode anya hoden na afi bia so meye nwanwade estisa emfama kurudua no
man eni ti afo mu no say etimi hwe emi te gani bezi bia ye amare akofo emo ema say otra ha say na ye ko ye for ha say mo boy dabi say pekwa bi so a ni ti afo no na say fi bi ka bom na ye ni mo bia to ho bia bi me say ya eni krista e da bo aye da ti bia ko say sra ti try ye ko boy mi twa no ko ka bi twa e ho de wa mi krista ti e de bo aye
Eni a wuti ye ono na ye wohene edema donkoto krodua ene no ehye atwema emponua eye mense no ase ne den edenana kwame ewua otoso emienum na amane boyi ye nsam twire ni babara kranten na difra santemantemu ebesom ye
Yentoa Kasiabone Sona Madina Municipal Director Edema Youth Employment Agency Wisdom Akolo Abo Community Police Assistant any Fire Service Assistant for Modi Fire Youth Employment Agency for TTMU Akonstrasha Security and Emergency Service Post Ahodu no Madina Division Honum so Omaya de ye papa pano de abasobode kese pa ana ede ema wom na o chema de nti okonstrasha no no person hu so mo munya afaso dwumedi omudi ye ne so no ade omobom homodin duty stations ahodu ayede ama wom na na so no omni supervisors ni bi atwetwe nkomo ehun se ade amofra no bom homodin adwumanim no chema ade ani team no check attendance anso ana subayo mu yi na di wo honom no na chese niema ni na etimi kosu eye na omoko monitoring exercise no fire service station sanso ana North Legon Police old obojo any new obojo nini na omutimi honom sraha police stations no mbomode atimi ko ho Madina division nim hu se unit ahodo honum ni na no ade amofra no bom homodin ye honom omosanso ademofra ye bom mudin no youth employment agency for office moko kire musu ehu abro moko adwuma nim no sane adwuma no esifa ko emawom no kire na ni aso sane amofra no adwuma ye panani nso agye esansa ya ade antese omode ma omo no enya ade a omose no.
Our reason of visiting the various stations where our beneficiaries are working is to make sure that their work is going on well, or we are there to ask their superiors to know how the work is going, whether they are performing or they are not performing. Is there something that we have to call their attention to? Is there something that they are not doing well that we have to talk to
DLFM
them to change their attitude towards work? If they've been coming to work regularly as expected of them, or they've not been coming at all, even if they come to work, have they been taking instruction? These are the reasons why we visited the various stations, starting from the fire service station, and then continue to North Legon Police Post, then down to Ogbojo, to the office, which we did. Individually, those whose name came up, we called them to office, talk to them, or listen to their part of the story, and then advise them accordingly.
Aniya Uti ye aye Madina Municipal Director Edema Youth Employment Agency aye Wisdom Akolo Nanwachi Anna Station Master Edema Sra Police Station aye Chief Inspector Obri Yabua Ebo Sanya and Mofrano Ewa Hosheso Mudi ye Jumesan say Osha aye Community Police Assistant Edema aye Madina Youth Employment Agency for aye Tati Womana aye Ade Mofrano Ebo Muhammadin ye.
Training them because when they go to the classroom, there are some questions they can answer it easily. You ask them what is extract, they will tell you what extract is, what is that of action. So in case of this and this, and how do you do arrest? They know everything about arresting. They know how to arrest, how to handcuff you, how to do this. So I'm playing with you. They're almost there. Yes, they're almost there. They know. Last week there was a gentleman who came here. I asked one Michael to assist and invite somebody. He went, the person was insulting him the leg, and then the worker said he wanted to slap that suspect. But Michael said, no, master, no, don't do that. You let's go. Gentlemen, it's not anything. You just come to the station. And Michael was able to convince the person.
Eniya Uti ye a Chief Inspector Obri Yabua or no and a Station Master at the Masra Police Station. Na manibo yensem troni Elvis Kuma Samson and a debasumye.
We are yenya we swe na yanke kama dwenkyere ni bi efansomo me wo fa se piaga ediaba ohwe light edifre achem asafo ona se win with doctor baobia it possible mate muamasema honabo Frank amankwa de aba na so ohwe life edifre kita se na in fact kasebere mu de pa na obom pa ye 31st no bia be konkan ede ama MPP amanyokuru manya kanini a obetumi abo akwagitumi ede ama wonom wo fempem yinu ene aduno enwatwe abatonum mawuli gako ede aba no eye mawuli goka mawuli goka de aba eno ase o mayadwo ne din pa de eye big ene sha dakam no hwe live ede free Michelle Camp good job no de CSC wo de team ase bibia dem ya da ase na me wafa ase Sweet Elizabeth ede aba no ase o mayadwo my wonderful crew eno ase Mr President you do all DLFM news medase I am Sweetberry Edifre Lipanot is on form. Na Barbara Kranten ya mani boni wa santewa chochire mse ni mnedie Ocean Life Edifre Donkoto. Ebeje na unku piemo Donkoto anasa Donkoto. Ose ode nchake siyema handsome Sammy B eni beautiful Sikapa. Nchake siya nkoma eye uniminyamfua onono ye atwuma mponua wanom abana msini DCE oniminyamfua Ibrahim Isaac unyumapa oya ode esoma de hye we yenyina we so na woni me se be ye drodi ye studio B ni akwa akofami wafa se Bismark Adusei Mampize na obey woni me se dwumadia obabedi na Emilia Probe obeden.
Hello, my name is Emilia Probe. You listening to DL Power Sports.
The problem is that I think the referee is for them. The referee is for them. I remember I scored a goal. And after jubilating, they cancelled the goal. Why? Because it's for them. It's for them. 2 goals I would have scored. I was heading to the post. The post saw me. Mr. Kasante, Mr. Bade, Mr. Kasante, Asante, Mr. Kasante, watch your money, Mr. Kasante, hey, Borike!
Must bring it off. Now, if you want Samra back, as I said, you're my Dunkunim. Bono Krama headache. My shall go, Mukasha go.
And the ame fanya she go there young crossover the young cross studio B the work for say Bismark Adusei man pizza tena se na won fa group ma so nsema enkan so no meso ye no kase bo no so the work for say Bismark over a pom ti say
yesu adome ho aden pa so onso ho ye
oh metiapo oh fa de metiapo pa bibia daboko
bibia didam
nsensem ne dos
pa
endra me team agise tuo ne gu mani mu ase
den ya
asenafo yi you re ho pa o
say we I do has do mu wini ma
o has dey say mani mu yi metire ho saara mani ni wo machi bi o debi me team has
no say na team na yi o
debi me team no nya say meja has o mi ntumi nya has folk na say da mo ye ne nansen no mani nhya da anyi ntima akoma nhya da ni wo mo ho sisi
anka mo ne kotokonso next
kotokode ne me ginam
obesa hye bo ana
men hye bo sa
oh okay
e ba me ginam ba be akohye kotokokuma se
sa
oh yeah ene men hyebo na afia mema bia ne he ne hyebo mema eno mo call ayi a mo keka kan yan nyina obi ne wo ye bema ho tumi esi nsuom ha me hitman wo ye oba kofitela o ye oba amo ye man afia bema bia ne afi ba ne we ka se
ko ba ne se
ema nko a
ko ba nso onya bema bia ono nso begina ko
me ye bema obetuma gina ba ne se bema mu a me ne beko
sa
bema bia ne fia
ko fi mu ne hitman mu
tia ma ni timbo na Adjoa Seki sexy ene ye nua ba ye maame sevality mu nyina ye omu gina mo na so sene we mu nyina bema bia ne fia sa zigina minim but kofitela oyo obamu obankasa eyi offense hitman mpo de wada say tem
hitman ni anu yin
ono wada say tem otaha ase de ntimi nhebo wei
na ni team no onjini bia na
say ye ma o mada
ikubi say bi onji team ni ba
bi asem omo ye ma ama ye ma bema
afba ye me shop say me so me support ko
but afiba betra oni afiba ne koye afiba ka kire me say ontumi fa ne train to say koye ne papa yi enso ye ne odi nkunim mebo a kasa mi nke ya dwiri uti no mebo a
afiba onya bema afiba do onya bema
na onya bema o ka sa mo
me ga so mfa ni tinim na mi ti bema
Kale no fa shego on shego ba ko na ya go ni ane hu nya pa ko visi go ni ane de pa e ma ni shego ba ko nka ho
mon spring off na fe mon sambra back as I said ya madin kunim ba no kra ma head ma shego mun ka shego
Kajaguma Brenity.
Voila Busianti Yamo Adjoa Agyei Kwanson Koso Kramra Dia 106.9 Rason Yadi Agude Mu Semaba Sumo Numero Nsia so Asujwa Wate Minya Yenyina Ofa Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy Bi Kasanswa Ana Baba Sono no ofa bruta we no Adjoa Agyei Sikapa numero o masinkonyo ade ka ne se numero nsia enso kasia no ma Rason se Bismark Adusei Mitumi Didwa content chromedy Agude Mu Sem no Besom we no asida si enkoma me proud sponsors or therefore buampom sende shia Mr. Kwame Afum Sanswa ana Jesse Michael Awuno Disika Brante Kenneth Tata ana Fre Kwampono Oborama the front Englishman wan nyina tachire ana yagidwa yade Agude Mu Nsam no enso ebro ya trans say biadia maka cho say we no Lumba super o madam na brano timi so ase yade Agude Mu Nsam no enso ebro be join show no live on Facebook capital D capital L 106.9 champion Kofitela na dama di meji saudu na guso say ni club no ma bounce back Man United na midu am komo enti Kofitela masa wa lazy miam pampe MC on bona ni kra say di images ni videos saudu no enso eguso hu dia eko empokra ne dia ba odwuma di enso na yen hyen komo na se ye hya se dia ye hya se dia fifie Ghana football eno so na ye de hya se na otwa wie ye me pato kopie men so Access Bank Division 1 ho a match saudu pina tojwa we no Zone 1A me patro club na friends and Northern City trafie ma Boga All Stars bona kan ba kwantimi ate Yape FC trafie eche Sankara Nationals bona kan ba kwantimi ate Sanswa ana wa power na Tamale City game no eno so ende 1-1 na Real Tamale United trafie eche club na friends TF Exponential e bona kan ba kwanu so entimi ate na patro kopiem enso Zone 1B asay na nkomoni pino enso esifati ade ni nyina so ma e wo dwumadi enso WB United trafie eche Mighty Royals bona kan poly and some ante na VC Warriors tumde bruta omoche club na friends Dommage Unity e bona kan poly nsia omotimu mienu Sansua na Tilibeti Youth enso ni Brekum Chelsea game no me patro Tilibeti Youth winning by 3-2 eno ne nkoma efi oba yede ni nyina so somo e wo dwumadi esu hu de kompokra ne de ba e wo zone 2 on nkoma no sei na hunsam to me patro club na friends King Faisa e chi nso pon Fidelity bona kan mienu otimu bako Sansua na new edubiase any young we no ye UCC youngsters game no ende 1-1 we no ebusua dwarfs oche FC Ashanti Gold ebona kan poly mienu wama ntimi ante Sansua ana soccer intellectual chief Sky FC ebona kan ba kwantimi ante Sexual Stars echi ebona FC bona kan ba kwantimi ante Sansua ana club na friends Park Academy any Rose Park FC car game no enso ende 1-1 na se we no second D11 White any Amina Stars game no so Kandi 2 way and Adia Cancer Resource and also told your Access Bank Division 1 Zone 2 Yadin Yanso Sumo Jumedia so Yanko Piaman so Zone 3 dia saying on Comatia a Thram Divisa Trafie Emma FC Nania Bonacane Bakwentiantin na God FC at Trafima Golden Warriors Bonacani no team Baku Sanswa and a great ambition Trafie Emma United 2 Bonacani no team Baku na Hakla SC and Swane Club Friends Great Olympics game no Amokoti Obia and Sweat Timia Fabon Tunyon Quatram and on the resource and also told you I didn't come on Pinasumo and what Jumedian so Wafa Sporting Club actually through democracy Bonacani Bakumantiante and a Sempe Fitrafie Emma Lions Bonacani Bakuan Timantina Posity and Sweat Golden Kekabonacani Bakwa or my Timanti way and Sweating Koma Minuka say if he Access Bank Division 1 Nimupa now what area resource told you Jadina Susumo Jumedian so now PM and so our Cape Coast me patro club na je friend say Bushwa Dravane Ashanti God FC 04 Massa omu game no pani besha yes Ghana football gu Massa attendance ni massive and go for party key and so akosha sa game yan share senior and common ekwa our Cape Coast. Henti say yana na uko PM so Cape Coast at the time Ebusua bonto drafts o metia Santi Gold 04 FC ejegu amu die me kamionu amu timu bako masa go for stadium papa game no makachro say clubs no ade kan say traditional clubs no pempi so mu timi perform a ubon say fans no timi ba when go for penalty komo say 11 wonders and niam eto omo enso Ghana Premier League ni nyina ne say at the time 24 enso yi club ni fit techiman na nam so bia we nyina so eto sa club na je friend say 11 wonders setting common pina so so na MTN FA Cup round of 16 no report amete say nyankopon ya dem adachina na mpanifo be kwasetena omode draw no so be hihye so ye die akire die beto from bia betumi ada basuma odwumadi so na assistance ye me patro clubs o matimi anya kwenya omu kowuram nyame ya dum adachina ye akoto om so aba na ase we no ye akoye draw no Kumasi Asante Kotoko kro bia metema omotimi APM Sanso na Heart of Lions no etimi o Diama Suedo All Blacks 11 wonders Nations FC Brekum Chelsea FC Samates 1996 Dreams FC Adjoa FC na Tamale City Atram Divisa Royal Tamale United Techiman Liberty Youth Anafe Kwampono Interlies na House of Folk Masters and Kwadana Jefrom said True Life Way and the clubs ameno ka say dear almost sweating a qualify round of 16 MTN FA Cup aswe ana mede san common so somo nyame aduma dochna de beto from bia yetrasia yade ehon koma be so on this note yan mesu ene yan dan homra na fe kwampono yan fama na ne nkoma ne meso
DL Power Sports ewade ejawom dead.
Lumba in super, Lumba in super, Lumba in super, natural mineral water, get a grip. Lumba in super, natural mineral water, get a grip.
Hello, my name is Emilia Probe. You're listening to DL Power Sports.
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Right, Abusia Yagusua Sinkonya so kan katesi Lumba super madin koma chro bibia sa ensuo no yawo bottle sanso na sachet enti untimi nkasa enai usika nso sempo no nsa betimi aka Lumba super ni bia bobo dwumadie bia udidi amaka chro ubepe Lumba super ni bi ode asoma ahwo empokra ni adofom nso betimi abeginam na omodo mani monyam so beta wachi Lumba super omadama na yatrase yede agudie mu nsem no eguso esomo na me yenko yemfa manane nkomo no pinanso esomo dia me patwa na exactly 6 years ana opanina je friend say Kobe Bryant ono so Danny Benkum sana sempokra no okan chinigu me chese ofra akratifo akratiasifo asasi so yede nkomo no pinanso somo etu joani show no live on Facebook we no eye champion Kofi Taylor odi meji saudo ni pinanso gu ohun dia kompokra ne deba yede nkomo no pinanso somo eno ya nkomo afi oba yede ni na soma ewo dwumade so na ye Jose Mourinho ena eye ni Bedenti Mourinho ana je di no nkomo no oye special one opani we na masa se okika wadwen kira no ye ade kan say journalist okika wadwen kira nso betimi akika bi atro brutal entena eya opani na je friend say Jose Mourinho ni birthday ye di nkomo ni pina so somo e wo dwumadi enso na mepa to akwadana je friend say Harry Kane nkomo mete and say Bayern penny for enso confirm say opani no ono nso agye atumu oba standing a contract enso our Bayern Munich me no ka say there till 2028 obeto aso a adi ni dwuma nti reporter na ne nam from sa akwadana okopiem Real Madrid anasempo no Barca no mepa to report ne nyaba we no eye confirmation if you opani na ye friend say Max Bell ono nso ade tu dwa ye de ni nyina so somo e wo dwumadi enso na bibia akwanka na Chelsea omo nso complete 17-year-old boy akwadana we no ye friend sempo no Yisa allow eti down anopano na say international DJ say ogina me konso ani anwumre ye tena se ye di Chelsea stories ne ba anwumre ne saka Chelsea stories ni bi enti akwadana je friend say Yisa allow no me patro Chelsea 17 years pen wedi Chelsea so timi ansa timi aka no eno eya report eba je di nyina ma na confirmation say 2028 enti 2 years e dey anim di akwadana je friend say Yisa allow there obedi ni juma enso dem the blues e dey nkomo ni pina enso asuma ojuma di enso na goalkeeper ene me no ka say o de go no enso dem AC Milan akwadana je friend say Mike Maignan enkomo amete ene say ono so extending a contract till 2031 enti yes eno eya reporter and I say latest eno so toja ye di nya so somo e wo dwuma di enso na bibi bia so akwankan na oni makwadana je friend say Lucas Paqueta me no ka say di ono wasisu dua say Flamengo ade e kan say we no eya club omo Brazil so pese ene okoni chimpanifo si kuntrunhwane na chia na okonta akwadana je friend say Lucas Paqueta odi ni dwuma enso de ma West Ham United 24 bona sempo no ankobe extending the contract na so mete sa akwadana wanya tiase sempo no obetimi akopiem enso Flamengo Brazil league nim na bibi bia so akwankan eno eye latest eba jade nkomo ni pina so somo ewo dwumadi enso Oscar Paul bedi ni dwuma enso de ma Manchester City reporter mete and say Fulham so and now recheck agreement when 30 million pounds enti animani mu ya dia answa na bibi bia so kontra akwadana je fense Oscar Bobo no so ebetimi adwane club na fense Fulham jade nkomo ni pina so somo ewo dwumadi enso no ni mapanina we no je fense Robert Mourinho have first time in history opani we nko a oye coach ono nko a ana ade kan say we no eye chat GPT ekochi na odi AI ene selection say yakọ training ye enkofo ni abre won Mikel Arteta mo Joseph Guardiola mo ansi de Itaflick mo ana slot mo ni abre sise cones omo ye cones work omo ko gym enso di juma no opani na friend say Robert Mourinho ndi dabi o ono onya ne sa odi players ni gina park ni so a na fe waka say we gina the computer ni laptop chat GPT and odidi ni juma na unim so the AI ana ya transfer enti nkoma mete and say club na your friend say FC Sochi omo so asake no omo Russia omo sporting director penina your friend say Andre Olof onna bedi nkomo ose opani onye serious ena nibia bamom na nso ntimi meka nche say the AI na be training ana sempo no odi be formation ye ne bra ye pewi no afi na dinam kombi internet so unya serious tenai enti amete na say report eba and say Robert Mourinho there me pa chompani for boni na situo omo so ne no ato nkwanta pa FC Sochi omo jane kwan no ye latest eba ye din nkomo ni pinanso de ma uni makwada na ye fe say Akun Adams odini juma edema the Super Eagles of Nigeria obeka say African Cup of Nations etoja 2025 year Morocco no obeka that famous jubilation oni Algeria Algeria okoyeye ni nyina ne say Algeria eyi oman na ye friend say DR Congo beka famous we no eye fona friend say Michel Nkunga Mbolindinga ubon say openina ye friend say Lumumba Oshego anasempanu DR Congo bobo biaba so gina ntente pegya ne sasa na Algeria fo no ayi DR Congo frima na Algeria player baako enso eko pegya ne nsa gina ntente na obuhwe ni nyina ne se masa wa break akoda na no so panina ye friend say Michel Nkunga Mbonadinga wa breaking heart enti wei ana akoda na friend say Akun Adams ono so o share Algeria ye bi na enra omo game omo boy when ya Sevilla game ono so boy eti Athletic Club ba onya 1 goal na ohyewie na ose ni Renfri opanina your friend say Michelle Nkunga Mbaladinga enti uba join show no live on Facebook champion Kofi Taylor odi magis ne to so on say kan komana ye dinu makacho e audiovisual presentation tiana opanino wapeja ne nsa we no pay tribute and asempo na de cancer respect enso de ma opani friend say Michelle Nkunga Mbaladinga yadin komani pinanso somo e wo dwumadi enso na Barca game na watwe wi omotrafie e wo Spotify company ni real viedo boy no me patcho sad scene bi nso tie na Barca masa esem yem niam ye essential Spotify company na sentem a ana mo yese mo ye expansion so mo trete mo hyiam mo siesie ho na wo be join show no live on Facebook Barca and also happen during the game enso brani bi patto na masa ba bi a commentators te no e wona chese ensuo no pa e brom esabi chensem no omo tempo anu nti be join show no live on Facebook champion Kofi Taylor the video ne to so on say kabi yensho time na say ensuo pa mu commentators ne fans a omo so abodom pe meba monitor game no
much more than this I did
Sports DL Power Sports Adjoa Agyei
Heti na chese eno ene nkoma eno so tojo a was Spotify company na masa nkofo truly Barca o social media ne so brutal ebi mo say Madrid yetimi kata so obekai last season Champions League Arsenal show mo enso ewo Emirates Stadium mo say remontada come back ye kata stadium ne so someone say Arsenal mo ba no o de declare right brodo na ka say e tujimi declare right be 2 year ma masa o bro ade kan say Bernabeu no so enra nkofo truly Barca o social media ne so a o say we no enso ade kan say Santiago Bernabeu eno ye komo kakre fi oba jadi nyama na Dani Alves nso ya bakosem bi me no ka say no wakoto club bi enso Portugal club no ye friend say we no e Sao João de Ver na opani we was say obey co owner now at the same time no say player ni nyina ne say 2026 FIFA World Cup a day anima mo kobono o se ogidie se o se si agoprama no so ade Brazil boys ne ade ogidie se opanina je friend say the Don Carlo Ancelotti ebetimi asa to ne side a friend Daniel Alves je me no ka say o ye co owner won enti club na je friend say Sao João de Ver no ono oye ko na sanso na nei wase she Jesse enti ehwebe nyame aduma over the weekend ye be nso panina sa tiesi agoprama so odi djuma eno enso ne komo kakra fi o enkomo de nkapina na wa nanso emen so kopa ye mpanifo se ye di adwene da chi a ye be hwe asu fra sanso a ana anoma we o che soro a oje abuanti agudu emu nsem ebobo anu nyina no ye mfansi kan ketesi Lumba nsupa medino de Bismark Adusei ubetimi afreme mambise
Wawie
mayofa
yo kasi abono ye di si sa sem ye ne chire bi
oh da bi se bia ona obi
da bi ni bibia ye tam no kra pa ho
bibia ni wo
da bi ni chire kra eti waya de se wode akopa so nsem na ba enye bete sa o
enye izo so do nim de wo
oh ade enye bete sa me da se ya mi ma aduma de pe be sen ni wa hia wate enti sorokwe ko na ehu se unifia kasi abono ye di asimu semufo ne ye mace me belantwe ne se mu ma yen Champion Taylor Bemo Boada ansro jana no ono hwe mfa no ho kra ode ekopiem go Facebook NF yitima kasebo no winya bi ehwe yem na DJ Afiba ema ya mura support sanso na Mr Zigby semela kwa echinchim kasafire ne from Edman na Afiba so wasem ka wo se dey
Bismark man bizi no oyobu no ma Bismark nyane ntiase se Barca team no you share on 10 times, you share on 10 times. Opa Champions League you share 5.
They say you free mo. Who nim say you share on your players be pra. They say
who come in tiasi no.
Masa, jai players be na pra.
That be ni part of it.
Players no play. Your players won't play.
Who play when no.
Copa ma pen am.
Nanya mo so mo best player no.
This is Copa ma how many games over? Is it go obe free over
team ni am fan ko she okay.
Share final cry be shed.
Basa money mo na so ni. Champions League. Basa o ka players a. Omodi omoni tu omo so a. Yama won ka ho. Bono wa mo bi. Okwela cheshe ne botomu we nyina ye hu. Nyema bi wa nkwe ya yenka sa nkwe ye mbe bi.
Kasasa. Ni na hiya sa, ni na hiya man yu won tim na ye kakran. Wo me
nya so. Ne ye. Isi a man yu ni cheshe.
Wo me nya so ni na hiya man yu wo share 1 2 bi wo me nya so.
De ha wa no wakan.
Ana Chelsea my team, Chelsea my yesiam so yesiam.
Eno no. Timutim ni.
Ha me ane.
Ma Bismark nya okay.
Aha, ma nya we.
But next time ya ba se mudi mutiri beto so abe ya na se.
Aha, find them Chelsea yesia find am kwa dia.
Team enye final say Champions League baby adun kwemu ode. Me pese e bo sa league phase ni wie. Baby you knock out one mu ode. Enti ye nyina ofia they say uji atum. Udu tiri beto so.
Ana me Chelsea edu
wa. Let me say nu ho nti mo mo fatira sem.
Maka Chelsea edu wa.
Dabi say ye duru ho no mo a. Ena ye betumi aka ne say ye oka kra.
Unhu oba na ni asem asa kete. Na say ye
afi ba kra mpo nya say adwuma no mpo.
Na ye say ye nganu we. Ana so no Bismark.
No.
Ana say Bismark no we.
Oba ni no secretary.
Say o say no.
Oba ni ma secretary.
Be man kwa beda o kwan ya person to no mpa. Sometimes as why you feel kro on one that dem fa no ho. Obi ba ne ntan to no bo asisi ho.
What you say? Oh, just say Bismark onya we.
O kwa kwasire bia be kɔ no da no sɛ de mutie no be kɔ na mu asesa wo pa da kore nkran na kɔ hwe o hwɛ na be sɛ sana nsumi yɛ no kɔ bia da no no anim enti mawie monko ana monsɔre nkɔ na DJ afi ba sɛ nwum bi wɔ ha no mo na ɔde ma na dɔfo nyina ye wi a ɔsɛ nwum na ɛkɔ ma kofitela ɛna Bismark ɛne abusua wo fie ha nyina nwum we yɛ nwum da na kɔma so enti me bɔ nwum we na me dia asɔre enti de di na yɛ de so ne yɛ wo fa Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy bi mene
Adjoa Agyei.
na ada na wasane out what is the na esan ede ba dia
ya je se me befo
ente nya ada fonom ya de masi emre pe be se hia enwum ni ni